Okay, what we're going to do today is make a demo on how to use this Waterslide inkjet decal paper to make cool stuff on your boat. I made a few things already and it's kind of neat. What we're going to do today is I'm going to put the original Texas Hot Boats logo on the back of my Cheyenne. So to start this off, we want to open up PowerPoint. So let's get PowerPoint going here. Just a blank old page. Get rid of these little guys. And then I'm going to insert pictures. Let's go to my pictures and I'm going to grab the Texas Hot Boat original logo right here. Click that, we'll put it in there. Oh man, that's a small image. Alright, let's see what we can do, how it fades and all that. And then I like to try to maximize as much as I can how much you can get on here. So we'll do the first print like this, because what we're going to do is print it first on a piece of paper and then go outside and see how it looks on the boat. Check the size. So let's print this. All slides are generally, you just print the current slide you're on if you have a multi thing. Then hit print. Print will spit that out. I'm gonna go cut it out and we'll see how if it's the right size for the boat. The first one was a little small, so I made it just a touch bigger, and I think right there that's gonna be groovy. Oh, it's kind of staying on its own just from, oh, there it went. I think that'll be groovy right there. A little Texas Hot Boats right on the back. Put it right in between the cables in the middle. So that looks good. That looks about the right size. Of course, you can put these things anywhere. Like I said, it comes on two though. You have clear and white. Obviously, if you want to put like one here, you would have to use clear and let the gray show through. That's not a bad idea. I don't know if I want it there though. I'm thinking just on the back for my boat. You can lay these suckers up anywhere. But yeah, the comes in two colors, white, because if you have artwork that has white in it and you're putting on a dark color, the only way to get white is the paper, because printers don't make white. Printers use the red, green, or the red, blue, and yellow to make all their colors. So you can't print white. So if you need to have white in the art, you have to use the white paper. Now, or you put on a a white light colored surface like this, and then it'll show through. So that looks about right. Next thing we need to do is take the clear paper, load, and print it with that. Now, one thing about this stuff is, at least on my printer, once I print it and I cut it, I can't send it through my printer again. The printer will error out. It doesn't recognize the size of the paper. So what I do is, when I'm going to run a sheet through, I'll go ahead and load it up. So we'll at least fit 3 of them on here. So we're going to print 3 of these right now. So that'll fit 3. Yep, that'll work. Let me scoot that down a touch. This one too. Okay, now you take the paper. Like I said, it comes in 2 colors. Oh, this one's white. See, good thing I checked. I was about to print it on white. The packet's up here. I bought this off of eBay. It was like $10 or something. Yeah, this one's the clear. You get for $10. I got 5 sheets of white and 5 sheets of clear. Now I need to save 2 sheets of clear for something I'm doing to my valve covers. So there's 2 more. There better be 2, or I'm not. Or this is going to be a short video. Yeah, I still got 2 sheets of clear left. All right, those are for my valve covers. So I'm going to take this sheet of clear inkjet Waterslide Decal paper, load it in the printer. Now we're gonna go here, go to file, we're gonna print. Always do current side. Now go to printer properties. Mine, you have to do plain paper. If I pick a photo paper, it's gonna, photo paper, it says in the directions is the best, but it doesn't like this photo size. Current slide only. That's my printer, the Canon. Hit print. There it goes. Alright, we'll give this a minute to print out. Okay, so here is the clear Waterslide paper now printed, just hot off the printer, with the original Texas Hot Boats logo, and these are all large, so these would be too big for a reverse bucket. But you know, PowerPoint, you can do whatever you want, so you can make your custom stuff. Now, real important, the directions, and I've done nothing but follow the directions. It says let this sit for 30 minutes before you spray the clear coat on it. I guess it wants the inkjet ink to get good and dry on this glossy paper, so that when you hit it with clear, it doesn't break the ink down and have it start running. So 30-minute wait. I got a job in Mesquite to go do, and that's going to take an hour. So when I get back from there, then we'll hit it with the clear. It's been a good couple of hours now, so we need to take and cover our print with clear coat, but not just any clear coat, because it's going to be out in the sun. So we're going to use UV resistant clear coat made by Krylon, sold at the Hobby Lobby. It's the one right down the street. So all we're going to do, we just need to give this a couple coats of the clear. So we're going to hit it once here. Alright, we'll let that set for 15-20 minutes, and then we'll hit it up again. The first coat is tacked up real nice, so let's grab our rattle can, and we'll hit it a second time. I'm going to go crossways this time. And as always, turn your can upside down and clear it. Alright. Now, we're going to let this one dry for about half an hour, 45 minutes. So it's good and dry. We don't leave any kind of fingerprints when we start handling it. And then we're going to slide one onto the boat. Okay. So now it's been sitting about 45 minutes or so. And I got my camera on the tripod so I can use both hands to work. Next step will be to go ahead and just cut one of these off. You gotta let it dry plenty, so because we're gonna be handling this now, we don't want to leave a thumbprint on it. So. Big mud bog tires, chrome 22s, cause we country folk, raised on brick and blocks, always got something with a clip in the glove box. The rifle's tucked behind the rear seat. If you see a buck duck, my wife cooks the deer meat. It's a spectacle. You should really come see this. DJ's mixing Outcast with Kenny Chesney. Now all you do is soak it in water and slide it off the paper and onto the boat. I've already cleaned the boat and prepped it, so it's ready to go. So we're going to shut off the camera and go outside. Alright, we're outside and ready to apply this decal now. Here's our decal, Texas Hot Boats. I'm going to put it right back here in between the cables. We'll go straight up from about the center where the pump's going to be. One thing I noticed in doing these decals is these do not like hot water. They separate from the paper almost immediately, and then the top will curl up. So use cool water. Have your paper towel handy so you can start dabbing it and sliding it around, getting in position. These are one thing cool about these. You actually have a little time to move it around, so you can position it, step back, look at it, see how it goes. Real quick though, I got a little sample piece here, and just put them in the water like this. The directions say a minute, but I found it really only takes like 15 seconds, and these things are separated. Nope. Still working it. Oh, just like them old Revell model kits. This little piece here is off the clear, off the same one the Texas Hot Boats decal. And here it is. See, it just slides off. And that's the decal, and then it'll stick to whatever you put it on. It's got just a real thin layer of adhesive that once it dries, it's on there forever. So a lot of the adhesive is still on the paper. Anyway, that's a little example of how it works. So it's go time. So we're going to take our little decal. It's been double clear coated and all that. I did notice they do like to curl, so you want to just kind of hold down on the corners here with your fingers and just tap it and let it float around a little bit. There we go. Once it's all good and wet, then it's happy, happy, happy. It'll just sit right here. So after doing them ones in the hot water, I like to keep an eye for the edges to start curling up, because they will start curling off the paper. In fact, there it is. The top of the hot boat right there is starting to curl. So now we're going to take this and, yep, see, the whole thing's coming loose. So we will slowly work it. A little bit of water on the boat isn't going to hurt. It'll help if anything. And get it going in. Here we go. The paper's sliding right out. Bam, done with that. And this, as long as it's wet, you get to slide it around and move it on a smooth surface. You can really play with it, and on this white, it's going to blend right in. Look at that. So now I can slide it around, make sure it's in the center. Make sure it's straight. You can move it around some, as long as it's all nice and wet. Yep, I need to bring it over a little bit more. I'm going to bring it up some too, so it's above the cables. So you just kind of position it, come back and take a look. And there's a couple air bubbles underneath it here that we'll take care of in a second. But I think we're looking pretty good, just like that. Now, I'll take my paper towel right here and start kind of holding on to it and secure it. A little bit, not too much, because they do tear easy. I have yet to tear one, but they say these things tear fairly easy. So now you can rub with your paper towel and get all the air bubbles out of it. I keep the paper towel, it's just a tiny bit of moisture on it too, so it's not really scratching at the decal or anything. So I guess I could have just got these cables out the way. Put these down underneath like that. There we go. Yeah, that looks like it was meant to be there. You can go and press the edges down, and they almost just blend right in. Now, once you hit it with some clear coat, and I see it's still wet and moving around. This boat used to have a little guy back on here for, I don't know, some kind of racing from the previous owner. So went and got that off and figured, what are we gonna put on here? Well, there we go. We've got the old original classic Texas Hot Boat logo on it there. Man, that stuff is awesome. And then what we're going to do is we're going to let this dry real good. And I'm going to take that clear and I'll probably mask it off at the black line here and underneath here. And then I'll just blend it off to the sides and get this cleared over real good. And then take a polishing, the polisher to it so it blends in and fits it. I mean, this has already got clear on it anyway, so that'd be alright. Alright, let's pop this sucker off. There you go, right on the back of the Cheyenne. Right smack in the middle. Texas Hot Boats. Awesome. got it all masked off, and then I was just getting ready to start the video and shoot the paint. I took the paper towel one more time just to lay down the edges of the decal, and it wrinkled on me. And to pull it straight, it deformed the teeth, so I had to peel that decal and put another one on. Luckily I made 3, right? So this one's perfect now. I ain't gonna mess with it. Just shoot a little clear on it. And then from here, we'll probably give it maybe 3 coats. Take some 1000 grit to it, put another coat, and then 1200 grit, and then my polisher on it, and you won't even be able to feel the decal there. It's going to be like it's in the gel or something like that. It'll seem like it. It's not, but the ones I've done so far came out cool. So I was scared to put one on the boat, but wow, what the hell. It'll buff out if it don't work. So anyway, I'm going to make the video because it's going to take a long time to get this finished now. Several coats and all the polishing. But you got the idea how to work it. Here we go.